Yeah, everything, all my work starts with drawing, and that is really the root and the core of what I make, and the root and core of my entire studio practice. In fact, not even drawing, I would say sketching. And how I differentiate the two is I go through a sketch process. I'm always sketching um, in my notebook and developing these symbols and these drawings by trying to find an underlying geometry. So, for instance, and the source or the ideas or the concepts behind these sketches um, are are from a whole range, from something I dreamt to something I heard in a song, to something I read, and I want to capture in a symbol. And so I'm always sketching. The sketch process involves trying to find this underlying geometry. I get a symbol to the point where I've figured it out. They're like visual puzzles, and I've solved the puzzle. And then I take the sketch, I'll scan it, I'll use it as a template. I don't convert it, but I'll use it just as a guide to redraw in the computer with vectors, redraw the symbol so that it is perfect, and so that all the points are parallel, all the lines are parallel, the points are tangent, and so I'm searching for one final solution. I'm searching for the truth by going through this sketch process and by going through the drawing process. Once I've found that solution, once I've found and developed and finalized that drawing, it exists as a digital file, and a scalable digital file, because it's a vector drawing. And what that really means for me is that it can be reproduced and replicated infinitely in any number of ways. One way is by having these drawings cut out of different materials like acrylic or aluminum or stainless steel, and using those parts to make sculptures or environments. Another way is to make shirts. For instance, I like making shirts and skateboards and more product-oriented things. Another way, and this is how I make the paintings, is to make pieces of film from the files, and then I use the film to develop screens, and then I use the screens to make the paintings. So the next step is to work with a set vocabulary of drawings in the form of these screens. And then I'll collage together and mash up all of these different drawings, symbols, and icons into the paintings through a silkscreen process, whereby I'm screening paint onto canvas. At that point, I'm concerned primarily with the formal aspects of constructing a picture plane, which are shape, form, color, composition. I'm not using these individual drawings to create a narrative. Each one in and of themselves represent something and symbolize something, but juxtaposed all together next to one another in the paintings, they turn the paintings into a kind of Rorschach test of sorts. And this whole process parallels and is a reflection of sorts of the way we exist in the world. And we have all these different kind of ideas jumbling around in our mind, and we're trying to make sense of this chaos. And that's essentially what free association or dreams are. So when we're dreaming, all of the input, all these different symbols basically come together, and so in a way, the paintings are a kind of dreamscape or a mindscape. It's hard to extract meaning from them taken as a whole, just like life.